I am awesome.
That's
Welcome.
awesome. Yeah, I can hear you so
Today,
much better now.
how it does. Today on the Spotlight Show, we have the awesome and talented reigning queen of the Bay Area, Miss Othelia. How are you?
Yay! I'm doing so well. Thank you again for the opportunity. It means a lot to me
Congratulations and
to be
welcome
on your
to our
show.
show. Welcome, welcome. Our
Thank
viewers
you.
want to know, who are you? Tell us in your own words who you are.
In my own words, my name is Othelia Joy Mawie. I am Liberian. But I have an interesting story because I was born in Ivory Coast
Oh,
and
okay.
I was raised in Ghana and then I came here. So
Wow.
technically I've never been to Liberia. My mom was pregnant with me during our second civil war in Liberia.
Did you say you've never been to Liberia?
Never been, yeah,
Wow. So you have
right.
very interesting
My mom
story.
was, yeah, so she was pregnant. So a lot of Liberians were leaving the country and migrating to nearby countries,
Mm-hmm.
such as Ivory Coast and Ghana. So I happened to be born in Ivory Coast, and then we moved to Ghana. That's where I was before I came to the United States in 2000.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So
And then-
what languages do you speak?
I speak English. I mean, we can speak the Liberian English. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like, what you doing? You all right?
Did you pick up
I can
some
do that, but
Ghanaian and Ivorian languages while you were there?
yeah, well, I was a baby. I was just literally just born in Ivory
Wow.
Coast. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really get to have the opportunity to learn how to speak French. But I
Oh.
was raised in Ghana. My mom said I used to have the Ghanaian accent when I was like, I guess smaller. But you know,
Oh.
come to the United States to kind of learn how to like the proper way of speaking and stuff. So all that has kind of gone away a little
Oh. So
bit.
how long have you been in the U.S.?
17 years.
Wow.
So I
Wow.
came here, my dad and my little brother, and we've been here, yeah, for 17 years.
Amazing. So your mom
Yeah.
is not here with us?
No, my parents are not together. So my
Oh.
dad's side of the family was already here in the United States, so they
Okay.
sent for us. However, I saw my mom in 2014 when I was graduating from college.
Oh.
So I was already a citizen at that time, so I sent for a visa. So that was the first time I've seen her like, in 14 years, in
Are you
2014. Yeah,
serious?
it was crazy. Yeah, when I left her,
Oh,
I was 8, and then when I saw her, I was like 23. So I was like, wow.
that's amazing.
And
So, did you have a mother figure in your life that raised you?
I yes, my grandma. So when we came to the United States, we lived with my grandparents, my
Uh-huh.
dad, mom and dad. Yeah, so my grandma, I have aunts, I have people in my community who like have taken the role as a mother to me. But
Oh,
and I still communicate with my mom. So my mom's always my mom.
I know, but you know how it is
Yeah,
when you're growing up, that
sure.
mothering. Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
So tell us, what do you
Yeah.
do? What do you
So
do?
when I graduated
Mm-hmm.
from Tax Day in 2014, I had the opportunity to work for a company called Valley Healthcare.
Okay.
As a recruiter. So I recruited registered nurses and I placed them in hospitals all
Mm-hmm.
over the United States.
Yes.
And I really wanted to go back to school to pursue my degree in healthcare management.
Uh-huh.
But then aside from that, I've always wanted to be like a reporter, right? That was like my
Yeah.
dream job. So when I went to Sac State University, initially I was going to major in like broadcasting, but then I thought to myself, like, it's kind of hard to get a job right after college because it's
Yeah.
like who you know and who knows you. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, you know what, let me just get a degree in something I can get a job in. Because at the end of the day, you really don't really need like a degree to be like a reporter.
Mm-hmm.
So when I graduated, I had an opportunity. I met this guy named his name is Sadia. So he came up with an idea to like have my own show called the Othelia Joy Show.
Okay.
So I did some reporting. I just went around like interviewing people, African people who have good stuff going on, whether they have like an organization or a school or a business, just shed lights on them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
that, yeah.
And now you are the current reigning Miss Africa Bay Area. How cool is that?
Yes. It's been
Congratulations.
going amazing. I was like, wow, I'm just so honored. This is my first like African pageant title that I've won.
Wow.
So like it has like a special place in my heart.
That is so
It
sweet.
does.
And you represented Liberia
Yes.
in the pageants. That's awesome. I
In the
actually
pageant.
was there at the pageant. You did really well. I was like,
Mhm.
oh no, she's
Oh,
going to
thank
take home the
you.
crown. I mean, you were
Oh,
confident.
thank you so
Your
much.
performance was really awesome. You did like a
Oh,
sort of
thank
like a
you.
play about the violence and the war.
Yes, like the Civil
And
War.
yeah, you did
Mhm.
really well. Your presentation, your dress, you strutted
Thank
on the
you.
runway. I
Oh.
was like, oh no, she's going international. This girl is big time. Is that your puppy? Oh my it's so cute. Your baby's behind you.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh. And
I'm
what
trying to go by the
is it, a
window.
she or a he?
They're both boys. So
Oh,
Simba and Versace. So this is
Versace
Simba
and Simba, too
and
cute.
Versace. He's my oldest son, 4 years old.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice, very cute. But you did
Yeah.
fabulous. I mean, it was really, really
Thank you.
refreshing to see you, and the crowd was going wild. There were a lot of librarians in the audience. They were like,
Yeah.
you know,
They
I was
were.
like,
The
oh,
support was overwhelming. I was just like elated because there's a Liberian community in the Bay Area and also in Sacramento. I
yeah.
live in Sacramento, so it means so much that so many people from Sacramento drove all the way to Oakland to come see me. So the support, I was like very overwhelmed
It
and
was really,
grateful for
really,
the
really nice.
community.
I enjoyed it. So now
Thank
what are you gonna do with your new crownship? You know, your new crown.
Right. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been doing this to my parents. My goal is to do something every single weekend. Every single Saturday, I want to do something. Even if the organization don't have something planned for me, I'll just go out and do something.
Community
And I'm
service, just
also,
support, and yeah,
yeah.
nice.
And the pageant, each of the girls, we had a platform, which different causes that means a lot. And my platform was promoting vocational education and mentorship in Liberia. So in
Nice.
Liberia, like we call school is very difficult, especially if you don't have the funds. It's really hard for you to go to school. And even if you do go to school, there's a lot of bribery and a lot of like stuff that goes on that is not ethical. The next best thing is from a university is vocational education because it gives people the opportunity not to only own incomes, but like to give back to our community. So I'm working with a school in Liberia called World Harvest Vocational Institute.
Nice.
Yeah. So what I want to do is just raise funds for that school. I'm going to be having a gala later on.
Wow.
I think September or November. Just to raise some funds to give to the school.
That's so impressive. I'm inspired by your energy, your
Uh,
vibe, your drive. So what motivates you? What's your like? What keeps you up at night? What makes you feel like, man, I can't stop. I got to do this.
Right. My family, especially my mom, because she always says, "You're my angel on earth." You know, she always says that the stuff I didn't get to do, you're doing it.
God bless
So
her.
definitely her. Yeah, because my mom, she didn't even go to high school. She just went to middle school, and that was it. My dad only went to high school. My little brother, I hope I don't put him on blast. Junior, forgive me if you see this. But my little brother, you know, he dropped out of 10th grade. Out of 10th grade, right? He hasn't been in school, doesn't have a GED. However, he loves to cook. That's his thing. He's like a chef. He loves cooking. But it's just like, you know, my family hasn't, the education is not there. So they see me as somebody, because I went to high school, graduated with good grades. Went to college, graduated with good grades. So they see me as this person who's like successful. So I just have to continue being successful for them.
That's
Whether
so
it's
awesome.
like going to school or doing something. But I just want to not let them down, especially my mom.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on
Thank
everything.
you.
And I know that the sky is not even, it's just the beginning for you.
Yeah.
So what do you envision to see yourself doing in a year from now?
A year from now, hopefully I'm in school. I'm trying to go to school somewhere in LA because I've branched out into like acting now. I've been doing some acting gigs here in Sacramento, like
So
a
we're gonna see you on
film.
the big screen soon.
Yeah.
Or little screen, either
You
one.
too, Queenkay. I've been following you. I'm like secretly like stalking you all on social media. I do. I'm like, I read an article. You also like, I was like impressed by you as well. I literally, I'm like in the background, but I've been like checking you out
so
for the few
sweet.
like months now. I read an article that you posted on your social media, I think Facebook, about your story. I was so impressed about, you know, you're married before and your husband at the time had, you know, cancer and had to overcome that. I was like, wow. Because if you see you now and all the great things you're doing, you wouldn't even think that you've been through that. So
You know,
you're such an impressed story
you.
too. I was like, wow.
I guess
awesome.
I don't look like what I've been through. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
so true. Oh my goodness.
It
you
is
sure
a
don't.
testament about the God we serve, or
Yeah.
that I serve, and I'm
Right.
grateful. And one thing about me is I don't spend time thinking about what could have been or what happened because it's already done.
Right.
What I can do is affect now and hopefully tomorrow.
Right.
So, which is why I look to people like you. They inspire me. I tap into your energy, and it's like I'm taking a little bottle of something with me every day. It boosts me. So it's really exciting, and that's why I like doing this. This is really nice.
Right.
So, so you think you'll be moving to LA in a year?
Because I really well, not I want to get my degree in
Yeah.
healthcare management. I'm
Wow.
trying to go to CSULA, and
Okay.
then while I'm in LA, LA is that place everybody wants to go to.
Might as
Like
well.
I'm
Might as
kind of
well.
young. I don't have any children
Do
except my
it while you're
dog.
young. Yeah.
So
Are you gonna
I
take
just
your
want to see what it
puppies
has
with
to
you?
offer.
Are you gonna
Hmm?
take your puppies with you?
Oh, I don't think I will because I'm not too familiar with LA lifestyle, and when I go there, I'm
Oh.
probably gonna be renting a room from someone. So
Oh.
they're I know I'm gonna have to leave them here in Sacramento with my dad and
Okay.
brother. So it's gonna be really difficult because especially with Versace, it's been me and him for like 4 years. So
Oh.
it's gonna be a hard, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and
It's
then
gonna be all
hopefully,
right. So,
yeah.
here we are. We're almost at the end of our little chat, and someone's
Mhm.
watching this, and they're like, "Man, she's just beautiful. She's vibrant.
Oh.
She's awesome," and they need an inspiration. They need like a sentence from you to just let them know that they can follow in your footsteps and emulate you and do something that they've always wanted to do. So speak to that person that's listening, that's watching this right now.
Okay. I would say go after your heart. Do what makes you happy. Don't be afraid of risk. That's like the biggest thing that I live by. Don't be afraid of risk. Like I'm about to go to LA. I don't know nobody in LA.
Hmm.
Like it sounds good in my head, but my dad is even discouraging me. Like, are you sure you want to go? I'm
It's
like, yes,
scary.
dad, I have to go. I have to go do it for me. You have to be ambitious. You have to want it for yourself. You have to have a passion for it first. If you don't have a passion, it's not going to work.
Absolutely.
And then I think I said this to you already, but I used to tell my dad, let me touch the fire. Let me touch the fire. Once I start to burn, then you can pull me out. So don't be afraid of risk. Don't be afraid to touch that
I
fire.
love
You
it.
know,
Ouch.
yeah, yeah. Keep touching it. Keep playing with that fire. To you, it's not really fire. To other people, it may seem like fire, but people
Yeah.
like to put their fears on you, and you shouldn't let that happen. So whoever's listening, just make sure to do what you want to do what makes you happy.
Wow, I
If
have
it seems so big,
goosebumps.
it seems so risk, go
You're
for
so
it. Do
young
it.
and wise. My whole body is
Yeah.
just goosebumps. I
Right.
love it. Touch the fire.
'Cause-
If it burns,
Right.
pull me out. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
once you start burning, your family can pull you out. There's
yeah.
comfort zone.
You
You can
got
go
your
back
you
home.
got
You can go
your
back to comfort zone.
you got
But
your
you gotta like at
community.
least touch the fire first.
I
Don't be
love
afraid
it.
of it.
I love it.
If you're
Well,
like children,
yeah.
when your parents like, don't touch that fire, but they're still curious. They still want to see what that fire. They're still curious. So
And
let
then
them touch it, then they'll learn that it's
they'll
bad. But
learn that
I
it's.
want to, if the risk may be so big, but I want to experience it for
You want to
myself.
see
I don't
whether
want to be
it's,
like,
yeah. I think
yeah,
it's amazing. The
yeah,
same, I did a few interviews earlier, and I think the theme is stumble forward. You may not know what you're gonna
mm,
find, but just go for it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
And at least you'll
I like
satisfy.
that.
You're young now, and you don't have
Hmm.
a lot of family responsibilities as far as young kids. So this is your
Right,
time. I say go for it,
right,
shine. Well, thank you
right.
so much for
And
bringing your joy.
thank you.
I can't wait to
Oh,
follow up with you to see what you're up to.
thank you
Hopefully
so much,
you're not too
PK.
big to respond to our little call in the future.
Oh
You're
my
like,
gosh,
oh,
never.
have my people call your people.
You too. You're like a celebrity cook. Everybody knows you. You're like big shot too. You are. I've been like watching you. You're like a role
Oh,
model. You really are. Like people like you, I look up to.
thank
And
you
so
so
I
much.
followed you first on Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, I saw the interview with Omi, and I
Oh
said, oh, that's so
yeah,
cool. Yeah, and I
she's
followed you, and I've
she's
been like
awesome.
sneaking
I
on your
mean, look at
page
what her little
and just reading
dream
about you.
became. It birthed you, and then it's gonna continue. So
Continue.
she's
Yeah,
amazing too.
yeah,
So
yeah. She
good
is
job,
very
Omi.
popular.
You
Spot.
picked a good platform. You picked
Oh,
a good
thank
contestants,
you.
and then the people picked Miss Othelia
Oh,
Joy.
yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I
Very
really
nice to
appreciate
meet
it.
you again, and
Glad
we'll
to meet
talk
you
some
too.
more. God bless.
Okay.
Have a nice one.
Thank you.
Okay.
God bless you too, Queenkay. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
I think you're gonna have to be. We're gonna have to go.